So that's a Lester sign there.
How can you distinguish it?
The script style up top, the words above car wash.
Yeah.
The Evangelites.
This is Anthony. He's been documenting and supporting New Orleans' niche sign painting culture for close to 2 decades. The signs you are looking at are hand-painted by the late Lester Carey, an often overlooked artist whose artwork has been viewed by millions of unsuspecting onlookers.
So when I first met Lester, he was homeless, and this is like the neighborhood that he stayed in mostly. So like the 3 painters that I've been documenting, Lester, Pam, and Tom. Let's go see some of Pam's, I guess.
When we first arrived in New Orleans, we were in search of unique stories that capture the essence of the city's culture. One of the first recommendations we received was to check out NOLA NACULAR. And without much knowledge of what we'd find inside, we stepped into the gallery. And were unexpectedly dropped into a world of local legends and hidden narratives thoughtfully curated by Anthony.
I'm gonna start at the beginning. After Katrina came back here and things were, Katrina'd. My friend Chris, he was already back and trying to explore the city, taking pictures, pool boys and things. So I started joining him on bike rides, taking pictures also, found some pool boys, found some signs, started seeing similar signs. A couple years later, I started the historic preservation program at Tulane. One of the papers I did was about Lester and corner stores and hand-painted signs.
And learning about Lester led Anthony to discover more sign painters with unique styles of their own.
City signs, I noticed that, it had the curlicues and the stars. And then I started doing some research, just Googling like on the city website, or somehow I figured out her name was Pam. I just started going around different places that her signs were at and asking, do they know where Pam is, or do you know? And introduced myself, saying, been documenting your signs, like, can we meet up? And opened my gallery about a little over a year ago, and focusing on hand-painted signs that I've been documenting and whatnot. So Lester, Pam, and another sign painter friends also. So yeah, and then started having parties here, openings, and invited Miss Pam here to come set up a table and paint.
I used to always draw and paint and stuff, and this was what I used to come up with, different designs and stuff. And my mom used to always ask me, look like she gonna be an artist. So that's what I took up. I graduated from Delgado. I went to Xavier University, and my first job was at City Hall as a sign painter. I was the first Black sign painter for the city of New Orleans. So this is my work. I like working with glitter because I like it sparkling. When you see curly cubes and stars, you know that's my work. I'm the only one around the city that really do this. One of the guys I used to work with, he used to use glitter. Yeah. And I didn't like it at first because I said, why all that stuff, that shiny stuff, people like it. So he was getting ready to pass away. He said, Pam, I want you to start do your thing, and glitter gonna make people, they like glitter, they like shiny stuff. Yeah. So that's what I've been doing ever since. I enjoy doing what I'm doing. Yeah. This is what I love doing. Yeah. It's not what I like, it's what I love to do.
With the community-driven nature of this vibrant yet functional art form and the rise of digital design methods, we wanted to understand how and if these traditions are being kept alive.
Whereas this is a different time we live in right now. Yeah. So what I'm doing, this was the time for me to do it back then. This when people was recognizing hand signs, painting from, that's what they was recommending for people to do back then. Yeah. But now these days they have so much technology with computers, they don't really need sign painters no more, to be honest. Yes, it's different and it's original. Yeah. That's it.
It's crazy how quickly you threw that together.
Don't take long.
The sign painting, I noticed, was a dying art form. The whole corner store culture and sign painting culture are all tied together and fading away.
I just want people to reach out and realize, I'm just not just a sign painter. I have meaning behind my work, and I would like it to reach other people and have a heart, not just money always, but I be feeling like I'm a starving artist. You hear what I'm saying? So I'm Pam Collins, and I just want y'all to come in.
By this point, we were content with our ramblings. Walking into NOLA NACULAR, we uncovered a topic that sparked new thoughts and a deeper appreciation for the significance of a sign and the artistry behind each brushstroke. On top of that, we had the privilege of watching Pam, a true master of her craft, effortlessly create a commissioned sign for us. It felt like a good place to end our story. But as our time in the city continued, we realized we had only just scratched the surface of this art form.
Don't fuck with Bob, bitch. This was Bob Water.
You always say shit against me.
He copying my shit, bruh. Simple as that.
It's never going to stop.
It's never gonna stop?
Peekaboo, I see you.
It's like Madden and Trump, Dr. Bob,
Yeah.
and me.
Probably edit that.